going on, guys? It's your boy Bud Compadre Overkillz. Just want to do a quick video on my thoughts of the Battlefield 5 closed alpha. Got to, sit back for a day or two and just think about, my thoughts of the game, and just wanted to share them with you guys. I haven't watched anybody else's videos, so these are purely my thoughts. After I'm done, I'll probably, go back and see what other people have to say. So these are strictly my thoughts that I just wanted to share with you. All right, so let's just get into it. The suppression system, I love it. Battlefield 5, just as you guys know, in Battlefield 1, I just hated the suppression system, that people could just basically shoot around your area and you'd be suppressed. Not even really shooting at you, just around your general vicinity. Battlefield 5, if you guys have watched my my live streams, I like it. I mean, it's purely visual audio. When somebody's shooting at you, depending on what they're using, if it's an LMG or the assault, right, anything that's like maybe fully automatic and they're shooting around your area, maybe I've noticed there's like a little bit of a blurred area that comes around depending on how fast they're shooting, but it doesn't impair you from shooting back at them. No type of wobbling or anything that would sway you from shooting back to them. So I definitely love that about this game, and I hope that they don't change that. Weapon mechanics. In my opinion, the weapon mechanics feel pretty much similar to Battlefield 4. Along with that, the movement system. I just find it's a little bit smoother and a little bit faster as opposed to Battlefield 1. I don't mind it at all. So anybody that loves the movement system from the previous Battlefield games will, especially Battlefield 4, will probably like this game. In terms of movement, there were some areas that I did find, like in a typical Battlefield fashion. I believe there's a rock, and I couldn't for the life of me, like, I guess run over it, or I'd have to like run around it. And there were some hill areas in the alpha where I couldn't run up. I'd keep on, like slipping, where I'm like, it's just a simple little hill, I should be able to go up. So I guess it's a Battlefield thing, that like there's always like little areas that you have a hard time like moving around. So I mean, I was hoping they'd fully fix that, but who knows? It's still the alpha. I don't know if other people have put that on their list, but I did on my response back to EA Dice. So I don't know, we'll see if it gets addressed. If not a deal breaker. No problem. Next thing, time to kill. A lot of guys who've just played Battlefield 1 and that's it, coming to this game, they're probably gonna hate it. Time to kill is a lot quicker. Like I said, like going back to Battlefield, the previous Battlefield, maybe 3 and 4, it's about almost the same time to kill as Battlefield 3 and 4, so it's a lot quicker. What that does is that forces you to play a little bit more strategic, and really play with your team. So, I mean, I don't mind the time to kill. I could see a lot of people that are casual players that just started playing Battlefield 1 hating it, but it's just something you got to get used to. It gives a little bit of that realism, or I don't know if you could say hardcore type of gameplay to it, but you just gotta get used to the time to kill and how to pick your spots and how to move. Usually it's best to stick with your squad mates, so they could hopefully heal you or pick you up if you go down. Next thing, snipers have no sweet spot. As player that I usually like to use the scout, I found it pretty easy, I guess, in Battlefield 1 with the sweet spot mechanic. I just getting the kills. What Battlefield 5 forces you to do, it forces you to pretty much go for your headshots instead of your body shots. I mean, obviously, if somebody's already hurt or if their health is low, one shot to the body is pretty much gonna take them out. But what this is the equivalent of is the G95. Gamertags 95 in Battlefield 1. No sweet spot mechanic, but if you get a headshot, it's all gravy. So I don't mind that at all. I think it'll show the truer skilled players come out, which is fine with me. One thing I did have an issue with, though, guys, is not being able to pick up kits. You could pick up weapons from anybody that's down, but you won't pick up the kits, not like previous Battlefield games. So if I'm a sniper and I pick up a medic class, like the Gamer 43 or whatnot, I'm not gonna have, you know, the syringe and you know, the healing pack. I'll still be stuck with if I have a flare left or whatnot. So I'm hoping that DICE EA does change that. I know previously in previous Battlefield games that was the system that whatever kit you weapon you do pick up, you inherit that kit. So that's another one I put on my list. I hope they do change that. Ammo. This game starts you off with inherently low ammo. For scout, you start off with 10. So what you usually have to do is you have to run out and you have to go to the ammo crate and, you know, grab some ammo, unless somebody drops an ammo box for you so you can pick up some extra ammo. I'm hoping they give you a little bit more ammo to start the round. It doesn't have to be like a lot. Maybe for the scout, you know, start you off with 10. I wouldn't even mind if they start you off with 15, and then you can go up to 20 if you go up to the ammo box. But like, it's not pretty much a deal breaker, but it's something I hope they you know, listen, I think I saw a lot of people when I posted on EA's feedback, a lot of people were complaining about it. But we'll see. Hope they do add just a little bit more ammo. What I do like though is they limit the ammo for the vehicles, which is pretty good. Well, it could be pretty good because the tanks, I guess what I'll find is they'll be camping more, I guess, in the area where they can reload their ammo and whatnot. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. One thing I did notice also was I didn't get killed that much by any planes, and I'm loving it. I know a lot of the guys that love planes and love the weapon spit, like the bobs we have for the planes, are gonna complain. But hey, man, let the skilled guys with the guns pick people off of the planes and let them engage in the air combat. I'm totally fine with that. So I don't mind if they keep the plane system the way it is. I think they're gonna add, you know, bombs to the planes, probably to unlock as you move on. But I don't know. We'll see. So far, I like the airplane play in Battlefield 5 so far. Another thing is, I think like most Battlefield games, they have pop-ups that are just intrusive. Like they'll have the last squad member standing pop-up that will just stay in the middle of the screen, and it could be intrusive to when you're having gunfights with somebody, or even just the capture points. You know, when you're capturing a point, you know, be like, you know, if you're looking that direction, it'll just take up a part of the screen. I'm hoping what they do to add is maybe some opacity to it. For the last man standing pop-up, I'm hoping it, you know, it pops up for like maybe 2 seconds and then fades out. Or like I said, you could add more opacity to it so you don't see it as much. Because I've had a couple of gunfights where like there'll be enemies like around where the pop-up is, and I'll have a hard time kind of seeing them because it's in the way. So I'm hoping that's something they do change. I put that on my list as well. Dynamic weather. I know from the pre-alpha what I played, the dynamic weather is so much better. When I played the pre-alpha at EA Play, the snow like dusting would come up and it'd be so annoying. This is a lot better. So they did a good job, but the only thing I did see as well was there were like snow particles that were inside of closed buildings, so I don't know what happened. That's something they could probably clean up though. Another thing is the revive mechanics. The revive mechanics, I don't know how they could adjust it, but I know there are some times when I go to try to revive somebody, and it won't let me revive them for some reason. Or if it's a non-squad member, it'll have a hard time reviving people. Also with reviving somebody, I know as soon as you revive them, you know, you shoot the needle into them if you're a medic, or if you're picking somebody up, there's a slight delay, like when you pick them up, and then you know you'll have your syringe in your hand and you want to switch to your secondary or your primary weapon. There's a slight delay in doing it, so I mean that could be, you know, grounds for getting killed really quick if you can't pull out your weapon after the revive. But pretty much that's what I saw with the game. I don't know if I'm leaving anything else out though, but let me just say this game is visually stunning. You know, it's a Frostbite engine, and DICE has always done a great job. I like the direction where they're going. They got a couple of things to clean up, but generally I'm loving this game. I went to go play Battlefield 1 yesterday to stream it, and I'm missing Battlefield 5 already. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, guys, please remember to like the video, hopefully, if you liked it. And if you guys haven't subscribed or followed, please go ahead and subscribe and follow, as I stream on both Twitch and YouTube via Restream.io. I'll leave that link description, the link in the description below. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of the day, evening, afternoon, wherever. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, take it easy and peace.